Hi, this is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. How are y'all today? It's February, it's Valentine's Day. It could be cold as Billy Blue Blazes out there, or if you're in Florida, you could be having a heat wave. Wherever you are, I hope you're doing well. Librans, the Libra Tarot reading is on deck for right now, and remember, this is the channel that uses a horoscope diagram or a card reading diagram. I just put the cards down in these particular locations known as houses. At least that's the English translation from Babylonian about what the names of these little triangles are. So it's really like a pie with 12 slices. And it's very enlightening. It is very enlightening because we get a lot of information. Now, here is the calendar that my friend Link researches and publishes. It's called A Year and a Day, and he likes to research antiquities, and actually he is able to find at least one ancient event of note to put on every square of these calendars for 12 months. Okay? All right. Well, here we go. This is easy. February 11th. What he's got written down here is Old European New Year. I don't know what part of Old Europe believed that New Year started on February 11th, but, oh, maybe I didn't. Is it halfway between something and something? Yeah, February 1st is Imbolc, right? So this would be 10 or 11 days after Imbolc. Okay, never mind. Then we have, on the 16th, a 2-day festival of Aphrodite and Eros. Interesting, huh? Okay, and here's my handy-dandy little cheat sheet, so I'm not going to have to use on this deck, because I've been using it for so many years. Okay, so Miss Libra. God bless America. Miss Libra, or Mr. Libra, here we go. First house is what you're thinking about today. Oh no, why do you feel trapped? I'm pretty sure Librans don't like to feel trapped. You're free as a bird, although you do like partnerships, but you do like to feel free in your movements and your daily activities, because you've got a wild imagination out there, and you're nice to people, and they want to see you. Okay, second house is, oh, your money. Now, boo, boo, hoo, hoo, this is the Emperor. The Emperor is not a nice guy. And the Emperor is somebody, other readers, well, I might as well say I do too, because they do. Other readers say the Emperor is a nice card to have in your layout, because he may represent a teacher that some people may have had at high school who turned back your homework in to you every day and told you to do it over. Now, who would like that? So you're having money headaches is what's going on here. And it might be logically easy to explain that, we may be overspent at Christmas, but it doesn't have to be that. It could just be because of life in general. Okay, third house, is your communication. Now, Libra, it's not like you to complain. I mean, really. Here's a very sad-looking card because it depicts two people who are obviously injured and obviously sick or ill, and they're seeking entrance into a house of sanctuary, let's call it. And because of it looks like a church, because that looks like it could be a stained glass window there behind them. So what's happening right now is that your money situation may have overtaken your normally good nature, and now all you can feel is how bad you feel about what happened to your money. So let's hope as we go on the prospects get better. Okay, so you've had a severe disappointment in your money, and it's because this is communication. You don't really like to have to repeat stories that are going to make people sad. But this is all you can say to yourself right now is, okay? Fourth house is your home. Okay, listen here, baby. What's going on at your house? This is a judgment card. It is a major arcana card, which means it's a destiny card. So if you have situations going on at your home. There's some kind of a rebirth going on there. Somebody's moving in or somebody's moving out. It could be somebody's moving in and somebody else is moving out. It could be that you're remodeling the family room, the bathroom, the bedroom, whatever in the world. It could be that you're going to resod the whole yard, and it could be that you're redoing the basement. Whatever's going on at your house, it's been a long time coming. And the house is not going to be the same as it was before this work was started. It could be that you actually want to move, because what this card represents actually is, this is Gabriel, who comes to earth to get the people that are on their way to heaven. And guess what? These people are going to heaven with Gabriel. So it's an absolute, quite decided situation going on in your house. And the house will not be the same anymore. Or B, you're leaving. Maybe the house needs to be different. Not only did you get that bad person out of there, but you remodeled the bathroom, something like that. All right? Fifth house is romance and creativity. Oh, shucks. So you're having a dry spell in romance, it looks to me like. Because here you are. Once upon a time, you felt very warm and very loved and very happy. And then some situations occurred so that that happiness spilled out and to be transformed into something else at some point in time. It didn't make you happy. So there was an event that caused you some sadness in the romance and creativity department. I am sorry. And what is going on here is that you feel so hurt about that you really cannot, you're in the throes of what might be a depression, and all you can think about is what you lost. Well, you know what? This is a person who's thinking about what she's lost. Now, the only thing that's good for is to losing more stuff and to feel worse about it. So, kind folks out there, if you can possibly lift yourself up and concentrate on the 2 cups, what you still have in your life that you can build with. What you still have love in your life, because your kids love you, your mother loves you, people love you. And if this is a romantic situation and it's over, then we have to remember who you were before you met this person and how to rebuild that life, if it's that serious. That's really serious. It doesn't have to be that serious, but that is where my head went. So maybe that person left, and that's why you're feeling bad. Just left the house. 6th house is work and health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. 6th house is work and health. Now, why this category covers 2 different subjects, I don't know. But this is a card of, something is coming. What is coming? We don't know what's coming, but let's put more sadness. Sorry. What's the 7th house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Oh, so guess what? You're willing. This is you on your way to exploring another new chapter in your life, another new world. This is, now, please do not be offended by that word on the bottom of that card. The fool was a term used in the 1300s and 1400s to represent someone who was inexperienced, just inexperienced. And he's taking a walk. He's not really paying any attention to where he's going. His eyes are on the sky. He got his hobo bag, so we know he's going somewhere, but he's about to step off a cliff. Because if y'all could see the original art of this card, it's somebody who's not paying attention, so he's getting ready to step off the cliff. Now, this is your 7th house, which may mean that you might be ready to return to the M word, which is marriage, or the C word, which is cohabit. You might return to that because and guess what? If it's an Aries that's becomes your new fancy. Aries is the opposite of Libra, and they will be quick to get you out of your mood if you're in a mood of heartbreak, because he'll be quick to get you out of it. He likes to make people happy. Aries do. So I'm hoping everything goes the way you want it. Okay? So when you're fully enough recovered, it might happen pretty quick. Meaning you may meet this person, or you may already know this person, and he's just waiting, or she's just waiting for you to return to your previous good-natured self. Okay? Before he or she makes advances. Okay? Okay, 8th house is money from other people. Look at that. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 8. Money from other people. What are they doing? They're fighting over it. So if there were to be an inheritance check, because that's definitely money from other people, there may be a squabble among family members as to who gets what, and other situations. Okay? Number 2, 8th house is lawsuit checks, insurance checks, those kinds of things. Oh, bonus checks, but there's conflict around this money, so it doesn't appear that, it appears that if there is some money coming to you, it'll have to pass through many hands and get approval from many people before it actually lands in your pocket. That doesn't mean it's not coming. They're just going to squabble over it for a little bit. 9th house. Oh, she's, well, okay. Philosophy, religion, higher education, and long-distance travel. So those are all topics that lovely Librans' imagination would love to pursue, because they're an air sign. So their thought processes are quick and instant understanding and ability to catch the idea real fast. Okay? However, in this case, which means that you would like to go on a long trip somewhere, you would like to study spiritual topics, and you would like to return to school, but that, you know what? This card means those ideas are not going to be doable this year. So it might be because you've just decided that they were not in your budget and you just shoved them aside. Well, sometimes people have to do it. So, because this is a death card, that means something abruptly changes, and if it's if it's the ending of something, then I'm going to say you're ending your infatuation with travel, because this year is just not a good year to do it, as far as you can tell in your own book of life. Okay? 10th house is the moon. What are they doing to you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy moly. Okay, the moon as your 10th house. Well, typically, the moon is known as a card of people who, what? The moon is a fibber, if not a downright liar. Okay? It's kind of foggy. Now, in the sky, we can't see the moon. But does the moon shine? Not really. The sun hits the moon, and it reflects that shine back to the earth. So all of it, we don't know the sun's got anything to do with it. At least the ancient people did. They didn't know the sun had anything to do with that. They just thought, it shines. And it also indicates change, and indicates change under the surface, because it's stuff you cannot see. So what's going on at work that the bosses don't want you to see? That's a question. So it could be everything from closing out the office and moving everybody to Minneapolis, or it could be that the powers that be are getting are making changes that they don't want anybody to find out about, because probably these people will lose their jobs. It's a secret plans. They might make an announcement at some point, but they're making secret plans. So be careful. Tiptoe around. Put on your happiest smile. Okay, 11th house. Philosophy, religion. No, that's not right. 11th house is long-term plans. Now we get the King of Swords here. He doesn't do anything long-term. He's just a real flash in the pan almost. He's very quick, he's very sharp, and he's not necessarily diplomatic. Okay? And, oh, look at this. Oh, well, it's also a card of communication. Are you gonna hear from an old lover? Would that be bad? Because if the 11th house is long-term plans and friends from previous employers, I think you're going to hear from a person that you may have spent time at work with. Or you could call that person, because you know she still likes you or he still likes you, and you may ask them, who's hiring in your place? Is anybody hiring? Because I think I might want to excuse myself from my current location and move to another employer. Because that's what this looks like. And you're talking to somebody who wants to help you. Okay? And all that's about long-term plans. So theoretically, this could be a long-term move. We shall see. Okay? Okay. Now then, the 12th house is what you think when you go to sleep at night. Oh, come on, honey, quit beating yourself up. Ooh, come on now. Okay, so when you close your eyes at night, you want to cry. And you want to cry because, well, if it's a romantic partnership, the thing about Librans is they like to have a partner. They like to have a person to talk situations over with. They like to have a person to live with, because it just makes them feel safe. It makes everybody feel safe and secure, not just Libras, just in general, if they're good mates. So you're really disappointed, and maybe you want to leave this employer because that's where you met your paramour that is no longer available. So kids, I don't know if there's a way to get over a big romantic disappointment. It just takes time. And actually, just in general, the fastest way to get over it is to date somebody else, and just date. Okay? See how that works out. Okay, now, you better be careful, because you're going to get what you want. You see this? This is a magician. And right now, he is manifesting what he wants. He's going to manifest it. It's going to come down from the sky right now. Because what he's doing is, well, this is a pagan priest. And he's got the stuff that's on the Catholic altar is also on his altar, because the Catholics stole it from the pagans and took it to church. And, well, this is what he's saying. This is what I want, and I have spoken. Wait a minute, I've spoken. As it is above, so it is below. That's what it means. As it is above, so it is below. Because he's just told the entities on the other side of what he wants and how to help him get it. And it's possible to do that. It is absolutely possible to do that. You don't even need a lot of training. You just have to have a lot of confidence. And when you stand in front of your altar, you gotta mean it. You gotta mean it right now. Okay? Good job. So go ahead and go after what you want. Because this indicates that he has a high likelihood that you're going to get it. All right? All right. Thanks. This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. I'm glad you came to see me tonight. I really appreciate it. This was a great reading for you Librans, because you have a lot of ground to cover. So, all right. Love you. Mean it. Bye. See you next time.